All right, well, big win tonight, 77-64 here in Nodaway Valley over Lenox here this evening. Here now with a couple of big contributors, Lindsay Davis, as well as Izzy Eisbach. And girls, I'm just going to start off your thoughts on this win for you guys here tonight.
We came into it really wanting the conference championship win. Well, it wasn't really the championship, but we wanted that win to be first in conference. So we came into it really strong, and then by the end we I don't know what happened, but we let them score a lot. But we still got the win, and we're really happy about it.
Yeah, our goal is just to win every game, and we knew we needed this for the conference championship straight out, so we really wanted to put them away, and yeah.
Certainly, obviously, you lead the way offensively tonight, scoring-wise. Lindsay used to lead the way with 31 points on the evening. Just kind of speak to your offensive performance here this evening.
I felt just really confident. I mean, I missed a few, but I just kept shooting because that's what I've learned to do, and I got a lot of layups, and that makes me have more confidence to shoot threes, so that's how I felt.
And obviously, you mentioned the deep ball. Both of you were able to hit a few of those here this evening. Is it just kind of talk about what you guys were seeing there out wide and how you guys were able to get some of those looks?
We really like to pass up the floor, so that creates our good looks. And like Lindsay said, once we get confident scoring a couple fast break layups, that gives us more confidence to shoot outside shots. So I think that's just what kept us going.
Obviously, a little bit of back and forth there in that first quarter, but you guys get a big run there in that second quarter to establish a nice lead. Let's just kind of talk about being able to get that lead early there in that second quarter and have that cushion throughout the remainder of the game.
We knew we needed to come out hard because they're obviously not going to give up. And the first quarter was a little rough, but the second quarter we finally got warmed up and started making our shots and went on a little bit of a run, and just felt good to get that run in.
Certainly, obviously, you give up 64 tonight, but obviously a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers also forced tonight. As you just kind of speak about the defensive performance for you guys this evening.
Well, we really like to press and get up. A couple times we got beat, but we knew we had to get back. So I think that we got a lot of our steals off of our press, but just good. We like to pack it in the lane and make sure we have help side.
Certainly, I know. Obviously, Lindsay, without a team without seniors this year, obviously you kind of serve as a bit of a leader on this team. Just kind of, as you guys are trying to hold on that lead late, what's kind of the message to your teammates there?
I just think being comfortable with the ball. I try to make everyone comfortable and just slow it down a little bit at the end of the game when they're going on a bit of a run, and just trying to be a leader as much as I can.
Certainly, known. Obviously, you mentioned conference opportunities here with this win. Also, you just extend your win streak to 8 here as you get close to the postseason. Just kind of talk about the momentum as you guys push towards this postseason.
We know no game's going to be easy in the postseason, and we have to come out hard, and that's what we focus on tonight too, is to come out as fast as we can and as hard as we can. And we're just going to have to give it our all in the postseason and try to go as far as we can.
That's on the win tonight. Once again, big 77-64 win here tonight for Nodaway Valley here over Lenox. You're now with head coach Brian Eisbach. And coach, first off, just kind of give us your thoughts on your good performance here this evening.
Well, it wasn't pretty all the time, but at this stage of the year, you got to win by one. That's our message, and I thought we struggled in our half-court defense a little bit. We let them score more than the goal was, but overall, we got everybody in. Everybody, got some good minutes, and I'm proud of our kids. I mean, that's 3 times in 4 years that they've won the conference, and 2 of those times it's been outright. So happy for the kids; they earned it.
Certainly, obviously, Lindsay Davis, Izzy Eisbach lead the way for you guys here this evening. Just kind of speak to their performance, obviously, on that offensive end of the court in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. They feed off of each other really well. They're not just looking for each other, but it ends up on the perimeter. A lot of the time, that's what we get. I thought they both did a good job of trying to hit the inside, whether it was a cutter or off of screen and roll. But yeah, they both, they shot the ball particularly well tonight, and that's always a good thing, obviously.
Certainly, obviously, Lindsay has kind of put up quite a bit of a season here so far for you guys. Just kind of speak to what she really kind of brings to the court for you guys.
So Lindsay's always, she's always done the little things pretty well. Very well. Obviously, she's had more of a role this year offensively than she has her first 2 years. But the thing about Lindsay is there's times where she could get a shot and she passes it up for a better shot. To me, that's the ultimate team player, and everybody feeds off of that. And then you start seeing everybody getting in the action. I think, obviously, personally for me, if I've scored, I might play a little harder on the other end. So, yeah, hats off to her. She did a great job tonight.
So then, obviously, you mentioned the defense. Full court, you guys had some success with that this evening. Just kind of speak to the overall defensive side of the ball for you guys this evening.
Well, I thought I haven't seen any stats or anything. When we rebounded, we got everything we wanted in transition. When we didn't rebound, they got easy putbacks, and obviously Cox did a really good job for them tonight. So defensively, this is an interesting gym to play in. The floor is a little slick. It's almost like you're on skates. Sometimes it's a little hard to stop on a closeout. We picked up some kind of silly fouls, out 30 feet from the hoop. But I thought our kids played hard the whole game, and that's, as a coach, that's all you can ask for.
Certainly. There was a little bit of a back and forth first quarter there, but you guys were able to pull away in that second quarter. I think you had about a 22 run at one point in that one. Just kind of talk about being able to build that lead in that second quarter, build that cushion.
That's fun to watch, and you start to see the confidence, kind of come back. And we had, I think, more than 3 or 4 kids score in that stretch. I thought we did a good job of wearing them down in transition. And second half, I don't know. I haven't seen any stats, but I think the second half it was probably a little closer than that because what was the final score? 64, so 13-point win. But it was when we can get on in transition, that's usually where we excel, I think. So.
Sure, and obviously, as we mentioned, you got up by, I think it was about almost as 20. You got up by as much as about 25 at one point. They're able to chew it back a little bit. What's kind of the message to your goals there as you're trying to hold on to that lead late?
Oh, just that we needed to get stops, and we weren't. We would score, and then they would score, and for a while it was like an NBA game. But yeah, overall, 13-point win and on the road in this conference, to win the conference, I'm happy for them. They did a great job.
Obviously, extend your win streak to 8 now. Obviously, how big is this for you guys as you make this final push as we get closer to the postseason?
It's important, but we know it's going to get, obviously lose and go home here in about, a week and a half for us. So we're going to have to tighten down the screws on some things and continue to hit shots.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you.